Welcome back to my continuing adventures on Snowrunner on PlayStation 4, episode 44, with me, MrSealyp. I'm back in Alaska. Have no fear. I am fully aware that the last couple of episodes were in Russia and they were on Rift. I am carrying on with my Alaska adventure for the time being. I only went over there because the update came out, and obviously part of the update was the Rift update, was the new map. So I wanted to show off some of the things in the update and then ended up on the Rift map. So the next episode it just kind of made sense to carry on while I was on Rift, go around, open up the checkpoints and try and find upgrades. Now, upgrades have become something of a problem. I have a theory on this whole situation. Things have changed. What I am going to be doing in this episode, hopefully, under Blackbird Mountain Delivery, it says we need to deliver to the service hub oil barrels. Now, whereas before when you went on those it would kind of take you automatically on the map, you have to actually click on now and it will take you. It's a small thing, but so I need to go to White Valley, which means I'm going to start opening up a new map. That's why I thought it's a bit more, and I need to deliver them to the service hub back here on Mountain River. So we're going to be going into a new map. That's why I thought this one might be kind of an interesting one. So I'm going to activate that. Tracking is on. I don't know what the map's going to be like the other side. I do have on this map as well the Tuz. That is over at the fuel point there. I've been going around this map picking off a load of jobs. Now, when we go across again, we get the tasks menu. This is where things are different. You unlock upgrades by doing the watchtowers now, and it says upgrade unlocked, but it's not showing them on the map. It's also not showing the tasks on the sidebar there like it used to. So you could kind of go along, look at the task, pick them off one at a time, click on it, and it would show you where it was and where to go to. Now, I think, this is my own personal opinion, I think the reason behind it is they're trying to increase the longevity of the game and the gameplay. So rather than you just going point to point to point, coming into this menu, right, on to the next one, on to the next one, they're forcing you to actually search the maps now. You've got to go and search for the upgrades. It doesn't just go ping, there they are, you go and pick it up and job done. You've actually got to drive around the maps looking for them, which technically, yes, it will increase the longevity of the game because you're going to spend far longer on each map searching around for things, trying to complete whole sets and that kind of thing, than you would do if you just went, okay, right, like I've done when I've unlocked maps. I've been just as guilty of it. It opens them up and you literally drive upgrade to upgrade to upgrade to upgrade, collect them all up. So I kind of understand that. I can see why they've done it, but what we're going to do now, I don't know what to expect. The other thing as well, I've been told that I can unblock the exit from White Valley through directly to Northport from this side. But again, we'll have a look at that and see what's occurring. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to do this job. I have no idea what this map's going to be like. I may well bring the Tatarin in. It could be the Tatarin. I'm just thinking how it would be said in Russian, but Tatarin. So, start the engine, all drive on, handbrake off. Now we need to find oil barrels, which means potentially we do need to open this map up, unlock it all, to work out where we're getting them from. But what I might do, it might show me, I'm not too sure. I always like unlocking a new map. I mean, we could find I've got to do a ton of different jobs before I even get to that point. So let's go back to Blackbird, back to Mountain Delivery. Oil barrels are at the drilling site, and we've got a load of map to open up. So I don't really know. Oh wow, okay, yeah, load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to open up. Where are we now? So I don't know where these roads are going to go. I suppose what we can do is just start off and we'll just drive. We'll see where we get to. If I don't get that task complete, it's not the end of the world. I mean, technically we are still opening the map up. I decided to go bring the Voron Grad over. I've used the Taiga quite a lot. I've changed it. It was yellow. I've changed it to green. I've also put that different gearbox on that gives you the high range, and you can really belt along, but you have to be really careful because if you catch any of those landmine rocks when you're going that speed, it can cause some catastrophic damage. that's where I'm heading. I might say, I don't know, I might just drive and we'll see if we can get to watchtowers as well while we're doing it. If we get the mountains every task done, fantastic. If we don't, like I say, it's not the end of the world. Although that route there does seem to be the end of the world. Now, I don't know if it's me imagining things or not, and it could well be me imagining things, but since the update I have felt that the ice on the roads seems to be more slippery. I've had more trouble with vehicles sliding out to edges, into barriers. The friction and dynamics seem to have changed a bit. Like I say, I might be imagining that, but it does feel to me like it has changed a bit. I don't know, who knows? Well, the devs will know. A lot of people have been saying I should be using chains. It's always that trade-off. It depends how much time you're going to spend on roads. The chains are supposed to help much better with grip on the icy roads and on ice. But if you're going to be going off-road quite a lot, then the chains kind of render it not useless, but what you need then is the mud tyres. And because you can't change them on the fly, let's just stop there a second. Engine off. Check the map. Right, drilling sites over there. So potentially follow this road round. I'm assuming that's going to join from there to there. And then along there, maybe cut across this one here and back round to drilling site, possibly. Obviously that bridge looks like it's out. And I've gone past the watchtower bit. So I say what I might do. Pluck the stuck truck. Oh, hang on a minute. That might be a job for the Tatterin. Yeah, I'll get this job done. If we don't get the map completely opened up, that's not a problem. I'll come back on. I might bring another different vehicle. What I want to do is look at the other. Well, I'm going to need to open up the map to do that. Find the other route through from White Valley to Northport, because if there is a job that needs to be done to clear a blockage or something like that, I want to get that done. So that'll give me more options. I can come directly from Northport through rather than having to go out through Mountain River to get to here, which is kind of the point of doing the job we unblock it. So we're going to be looking for a right-hand turn coming up. I've said before about this setup. If I'm doing something where I've got to deliver 4 slot count worth, whatever you want to call it, allocation points on your vehicles, rather than go for a flat 4 cargo trailer, I prefer to go with the 2 and 2. Gives me all flexibility, easier turning, better for going up and down and over sort of undulating terrain. I just prefer it. Alright, so there we go. Building job there. Will be for repairing the bridge, I would imagine. So as we are uncovering those, they don't appear. I don't think they do. Go back across here. Yeah, the tasks still aren't appearing on there. So whilst I have kind of unlocked them on the map, you can now see that one that says bridge. There's one there that says bridge. They're not appearing in the task menu, but again, it's not a problem. I can totally understand why they've done it. I think, and this is my personal opinion, I get the distinct impression the dev team, the guys that have made this, really underestimated how deeply into this people were going to go. Even when I started it, and you're looking at all the maps that are available, all the jobs that are available, all the contracts that are available, all the side tasks, all the vehicles to collect, find and upgrade, and you think there are hundreds of hours of gameplay in this, hundreds of hours. So they kind of obviously sat back and thought, we haven't got to worry too much about the first map coming out. Obviously they knew Rift was on the horizon as part of the first kind of package, but I think they really underestimated how quickly people were going to unlock stuff. That people were going to put those hundreds of hours in within a couple of weeks, you know, literally playing it solidly until they'd completed it all. So I guess they're now trying to slow people down. Again, like I said, this is my own personal opinion. I don't know if that is the reason why. I'm just speculating as to why things have changed the way they have. They're trying to slow people down. They're trying to bog you down, which I get, I understand, I totally see why they would want to do that. I did read a few comments and various different things from people saying the problem with doing that is for the people that don't have hundreds of hours to play and want to get on and play and find stuff and progress, they're now finding it a real slog and a real grind. So it's a bit of a, you know, where do you find that happy medium, you know? We want oil barrels. 2. Then switch the trailer. 1, 2. That's our oil barrels. So we can directly take those back now. So what I might do is take these back, and then I don't know. Do I go? Just carry on with this. Come back and try and unlock the map with this. Or go and get another vehicle to unlock it with. I'm thinking of maybe getting another one of my scout vehicles that I've used. I might go and get the Yar. Haven't really used that very much since I got it. I'll go and get the Yar and then we'll unlock with that, I think, maybe. So once I've delivered this back to the service hub back on Mountain River, we'll go back the way we just came. I'll go and get the Yar. That's in Northport. Oh, a lot of the vehicle collisions have now gone. That low boy, that flatbed low loader, had that horrible collision. That's now gone, that's been fixed, but we are still getting a bit of the camera collision stuff on pylons and big buildings and stuff. That's what causes the camera to suddenly flick around side to side. But again, you know, whether or not that will get changed or whether that's just going to be a standard, it's there, it's a kind of feature now. Well, I could have gone back to Northport and got oil barrels. I didn't necessarily have to come through here to get them. But again, what's the point is unlocking something new, isn't it? Back on, back on. Now I've got a bit more weight in this. So what I can also do is while I'm here, think about coming back onto the map next time. If I bring this set up, what do I necessarily need? Let's show the task here. Details. Service spare parts. Can I get them on here? From the service hub. Oh, okay. So we could actually come back on. It only requires 2. So I could clear that bridge and open that up fairly quickly and fairly easy. Because I would imagine where we just went to the drilling site there, if we carry along there and out here, yeah, we can pick that one up fairly easily. I suppose what I could have done before collecting this and going back, I could have done that if I'd have checked on the way through, but again, logistics. I have assembled a crack team. I bought the Vorongrad back through with the trailer on the back of it. I've got the Tatarin just in case, and we've got the Yar. The Yar I'm going to use to open the map up. The Tatarin I'm probably going to take down to try and do that vehicle recovery job by the side of the road, but what I'll do is do a couple of watchtowers first. Maybe we'll see how quickly this goes. Like I say, I haven't really used this. I did a comparison between this and the little Tuz 166. just as kind of scout vehicles to see what they were like, but this realistically is its own beast, as is the little Tuz. They have their own uses. 6-wheel drive, diff locks on all the time, can't do anything about that. I'm going to go down to the left first, so we're going to be heading east, and then we're going to carry on south but down the eastern side, and we're going to do the one at the bottom. Then we'll see how we are time wise. That's going to be an interesting one, because that I don't have yet. Looking forward to it. That 6-wheel drive helps. No different to driving off-road conditions normally. If you start to slide, there's nothing worse than jamming your brakes on, because then you just lose all control whatsoever. What I have found is just literally just taking your finger off the accelerator and it just slows down enough that you can regain control. Well, a little bit anyway. There's the watchtower just ahead of me. Oh, you little so-and-so. Of course. Of course. I'm wondering then if... There's a road there, isn't there? Look. Should have taken that. Winds all the way around. I'm assuming follows the valley along. But what we can do, maybe... let's back up. I wonder how deep the river is, whether we can just drive along the riverbed. Might be the better option. Oh, horrible collision. Do I want to go all the way out there, or can I cut across? Actually, you know what? Might as well just follow it. Doesn't look like it's going to get too deep. Got a snorkel on, so it should be alright. Fun, isn't it? That's definitely deeper. Well, that's mildly worrying, because that looks a lot deeper. Again, let's see. Oh no, I can still see rocks, which means I can see the bottom, which means we can still wade. That's good. Oh, I don't know though, hang on. Yeah, you're right, look. Oh, look at that. That's what we're after. We'll get one of those. Thank you very much. There's got to be a way under here. This is going to be another one, I think, because there's 5 watchtowers on this one. Whether we get to all of them or not, I don't know. Oh, there we go, we can go under here, look. Fantastic. Whoa. What did we just get stuck on? Big rock? That's better. Actually, stop there a second and check the map. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Straight up onto the road in front of us. And that's the watchtower. Fantastic. What I do find interesting, fascinating, is that when I first started out, if you go back to like episode 4, was it? Where I did the first kind of hill climb up using the little scout, was it, I think? How tentative I was because it was new and you weren't sure what you were doing and that kind of thing. So now where you just kind of, you just barrel around. Oh, did we unlock anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's south. There's that one down there. Got all this terrain to get through. Just thinking, if we head down there, follow that road all the way along, up past here, yeah, because that bridge is out. We need to repair that. I suppose we can get through the rivers and stuff, but we'll head south. Spin that round. So we came in at the top up here. So we'll carry on south, we'll head down so we can do that one. Then what I might do is grab the when we get to that one, switch out to the Tatterin, and then we'll come down and we'll try and do this vehicle recovery. So I'm incredibly curious. Let's do this. Another one, good combination of icy patches, quite thick, muddy, boggy terrain. It's not too mountainous, this one, compared to Mountain River. So we'll see how far south we get. If we do manage to get to the next watchtower, then we'll try the vehicle recovery and depending on how we are time-wise, we might have to call it a day on there, and then next episode we'll come back out, we'll clear the other 2 watchtowers, and then we'll look at clearing this obstacle to get the other access through from White Valley to Northport sorted. I don't know, like I say, I'm just enjoying driving around too much, which I kind of think is the whole point of the game, isn't it? I suppose it depends if you enjoy the sort of game or not. I just don't, it doesn't get old. I don't get to a point where I'm doing stuff like thinking, oh, it's the same old thing. I just enjoy it. Keep heading south till we can't head south no more. The Yar's doing well as well. Doesn't seem to be having too many problems. And for once I said that and didn't get stuck immediately, which is always nice. Stop there a second, check the map, make sure we're going the right way. We are following the route I was intending to. That's good. We are burning through our fuel quite a lot. That's weird because a lot of people said that the was it the Yar? I thought it was the Yar, or was it one of the Tuz? That its fuel capacity had been drastically reduced, but I can't. It still says 110 litres. Maybe it was one of the Tuz's. Sawmill? Is it sawmill? I think it is. So it looks like it. Think if there's a fuel station. Ooh. If there's a fuel station, it makes sense. Just follow the sign that says gas. Might as well top up while we can. Oh, that is sliding. I see. Yep. Whoa. Okay, where are we heading? If I carry on along this road, will that take me where I need to go, or do I need to go back across onto that other track? We'll go back this way and find out. an incredibly icy road. So, actually, yeah, that's the road we were going along. Brought us here. I think it'll probably join onto this one anyway, so we might as well carry on. See where we end up. Whoa, it does not want to turn. This is all over the place. Right, we need to chuck a left here, don't we? Yep, I can see it through the trees. Ooh, there you go. That's the picture for the map. Nothing like a herc on the runway to make you smile. That's pretty cool. Nice. Runway as well. Where are we? Oh, nice. This isn't a garage, is it? Or is it? Just an airdrome. We'll have a quick check just in case, but I think it might just be an airdrome. Actually, you know what? I really should go for that watchtower, shouldn't I? Yep, let's do that. There has to be a route through somewhere, doesn't there? Yep, see a track. Is that a track? I see a track, is it? Yeah, it looks like it. Right, so like I said, we'll get this one. We'll go back, grab the Tatterin. Track that goes up. Oh, it winds all the way around, look. Do I follow the road or should I cut across? So follow the road. Where does it go? Through a snowdrift, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Am I even going the right way? Have I missed my turning? I have missed my turning completely. Huh? Was that just that mound I just went over, I think was it? Maybe I was supposed to turn left there. Yep. Seem to have gone a bit too far forward. Oh, tree branches. I haven't done that in ages. There we go. Cool. Upgrade location discovered. Yay! It won't be showing the map though, will it? Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. How weird. It is showing. So why did they not on... there's one there as well. Why did they not show up on Rift then? Tasks still aren't, but they both have. Well, that's good. That gives me something to aim for. Right, what I'll do then, I'm going to jump back to the Tatterim. We'll do the vehicle recovery. If we've still got enough time, I'll jump back here to the Yar and we'll grab those 2 upgrades. I think that's probably the best bet. It's a new dawn. We've jumped into the Tatterim. Let's see if we can recover this vehicle. I'm not quite sure what we have to do, whether it's repair, recover, take back. Well, I honestly don't know yet. We'll have a look. Try our best. I mean, if we can get it to up this slope, that'd be great, but if not, it might be a case of going down to it and taking it on the riverbed. Maybe. I don't know. See how steep this is and how slippery. Because if this can pull it out, then we've got no worries. But also it depends where it's saying we've got to take it to. Our airfield crew managed to get our tow truck stuck in the creek nearby. School, another one to put out, but that's only we have right now. So you can give it a try. So the Derry Longhorn 3194 details delivered to parking. Oh, it would be, wouldn't it? Which means can't take it through across the bridge. Wow, that's a fair old track, isn't it? I wonder if we can get across the river bed here, maybe. Whether that's really chanced their arm a little bit. Otherwise it is coming down to the bottom and taking it all the way along the route we just drove, which I suppose we can do. The Tatterim shouldn't have too much trouble with that whatsoever. Let's accept it, shall we? Pluck the stuck truck. Yeah, I think we will. I have recently bought, I sold the Royal BM, forgot the number. Anyway, why would I want to hook to that? You've got to be kidding me. Okay. There must be a winch point on this, surely. Why is that not showing a winch point? That's better. Look sideways. Yes, we can. Right. let's go. Yeah, so I sold the Royal and bought, what did I buy? A Kolob? Was it a Kolob I bought? Now again, that might be one that we get later on at some point. We might win it. If we do, fantastic. Because I decided, after I did that last direct delivery, and I used the cat because I wanted to test out the cat. Now obviously it would have been a lot easier using a heavy truck to do that, of course it would have done. But I thought I would just see how the cat had coped, and we still managed to do it. We could have done it a lot easier had we used a heavy truck. So I thought the next time we do a derrick one, I want a heavy truck. So I bought one. That said, if we get this as an award, then potentially this is our answer. I'll probably still keep the Kolob as well, it gives us a few options. And it looks absolutely mint. I just haven't done anything with it yet, so there's no point doing a video to show you because I just haven't used it yet. There we go. This isn't a fan of the big rocks. I know I shouldn't have really gone over the middle of that, but you get the big rock right across the centre of it. Because it's got quite a wide wheelbase, which keeps it nicely planted, it can cause problems if you get that bottomed out. Fantastic. I don't think I've come across anything yet that this Tatering can't pull. It hasn't had a problem with anything. Here's a question. How do people feel about the use of vehicles on... what's the way to put it? Not on maps they weren't intended to, because let's be honest, the dev team set this up in such a way that when you retain a vehicle, you can transport it from map to map. So the ability to go to Russia, buy a Russian vehicle, bring it back and use it in America, or take an American truck and use it in Russia, is there as an option. That's the whole point. But how do people feel? Do you think there should be a situation where you can only use Russian vehicles on Russian maps, or... Because I've had a few comments left saying you should only be doing blah blah blah. You know, I was just curious how people felt about it. Do people agree with that, or do they just think, no, of course not, just use whatever you want, wherever you want. Once you've unlocked it, you're free to use it wherever. How do you feel? So we'll do the same thing once we hit that signpost that says gas. We'll head that way. Provided I don't roll this thing over or do anything silly with it. But I imagine if I do, the Tatering will get it out, no problem at all. I might still have time to go for those 2 upgrades as well. It's really peculiar then. It's obviously only Rift then that they're not showing up. I've had a lot of people saying that I'm not seeing any anywhere, and I definitely didn't on Rift, but the fact they've just popped up on this one, does kind of throw the cat among the pigeons a little bit, but never mind. Unless it's because this one was a pre-existing, and maybe future ones they won't have it. I don't know. Again, we won't know until another new map comes out, I guess. that's deep. Don't recall it taking this long when I came along here in the yard, but it must have done. Because this is actually ploughing through a lot quicker than the yard. Oh no, there we go, there's the same still. Was it this far before? Yeah, I'm mauling the gearbox on that Derry Longhorn. It's going to be interesting. I'm not anticipating any problems, but you never know. Let's just go as the crow flies here, shall we? This is where I roll over the Derry and regrets my decision instantly. Maybe not. Whoa, this really is icy. Oh, that's the first time I've encountered that. Ooh. Nope. If I try and get to the side onto some packed snow. Like that. No. Come on, come on, come on, dig in, dig in. There we go, there we go. We just need to get onto a bit of snow. Wow. It's out of fuel. Not far off now, so it doesn't matter. Where am I going to? Not here. Garage. How did I not notice that before? Going the wrong way. Whoops. So when I looked and it showed me where I had to take it to, it didn't even dawn on me that that said garage. Whoops. What's the best way back where I just came? DERRY Delivery. Yes, garage discovered. Oh! We're done! And we got the DERRY. Nice! So, let's stop the engine on that. Let's change truck. Into the Longhorn. Am I over the garage? I am! That was a bit of luck. Move to garage. Ooh. It's a bit of a beastie, isn't it? Quite narrow wheelbase on that though. But I'm going to leave the customization of that to the next episode. What I'm going to do is retain it, like so. Go out to the local map. We will find our yar. Let's get these to upgrade, shall we? That one, I'll go back on the track. And then we'll go across that rivery, boggy bit. Let's put a marker. Let's put a marker there. No, that was the wrong button. Never mind. Oh, that pylon. Ugh. Let's do this. Get these two, and we'll be done. So next episode will be the next 3 watchtowers. We'll have a look at the Longhorn. See what options we've got available on that. We should have a few by now. I would imagine I have unlocked a load of stuff already for it. But that's why I think if I grab these 2 upgrades here, because potentially there might be something on one of these that will help with that. So it just kind of makes sense to do it this way around. May not have any impact whatsoever. Oh, that was a bit weird. So a little marker didn't go in place at all. We need to be heading that way. Oh, I can see it. Okay. Is this frozen or not? It doesn't look it. It also doesn't look deep either, so. Fantastic. Engageable all-wheel drive. Okay. It wasn't for the one I got, but it doesn't matter. Swing back round again. Oh, those snorkels are handy. Do you know what? I think I'll go that way. Rather than go for that thick powdery snow. Shall I mark the next one? Let's have a look. We want to go out past that. Oh, okay. Just keep on that track. That's better. Not far. Didn't like that turning circle, did it? That's better. Not far. Excellent. We've got a fair bit done. Happy with that. The Yar's done well. Tattering, as always. An absolute beast. Looking forward to checking out the Derry. So I see an old abandoned cabin yard. There we go. Raised. Oh, what's it for? Come on. Okay. Well, that is it for this episode. More watchtowers on White Valley to do. I do want to clear that exit as well through to Northport. So we'll see if there's any more upgrades. I don't know where this goes. I'm just having a bit of a scout around. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.